on my brain, crypto, oh you're saying. Talk out with the cool, man, I swear to the lane. Ice on my neck, that shine like a chain. If you don't talk money, man, I know what you're saying. Bitcoin hot, just body stocks. Nas with the 100, but I never gas. I went out the hood. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here, and today we went over the daily loss of 50 by about 13. At the close of the market, I decided to enter a sell side trade with a $13 stop loss. I mean, just thinking about the selling pressure we would have gotten from the Israel news and the war that's going on, I was expecting some market manipulation and just a huge sell-off coming into the close. We didn't have a really huge sell-off. You can see this was the last candle on the day, so it was very indecisive, like a doji candle. It basically came up and closed almost where it opened, but it was still lower than where it opened by about 200 points. So there was a 200-point move to the downside today. I'm honestly gonna work on my entries because I'm right on the direction, but just getting stopped out for $24 is stopping me from capturing all of that move. So I just want a nicer entry, like much nicer entries, and then get the directions right always. So I think I'm gonna look at the ICT video that's like confirming a daily bias. I've been seeing that a lot, so I'm gonna check that out, where you just kind of form a daily bias by what's going on in the market and trade from there. And let's see how that works. So the first trade was actually a buy side trade 1 hour after market open. So I'm gonna just set these up all on the daily chart. So this one I entered at 15198.50. That's close to where I wrote it, around the midpoint of this candle. So that's where I decided to enter to the upside. When this was playing out, it was probably the lowest point of where the candle printed so far. And then I actually got stopped out, what's that, 10 hours later. So I was in profits for the most part, but then the market actually came back and closed me out when the market started to push down at 15,173. I mean, I got stopped out because I have a 25.31 stop loss, right? So I got hit out at 15.173, and I entered at 15,198.50. So right there, right? So I entered close to where the market opened, and then expecting the market to continue bullish. I had my stop loss there. I got hit out for a loss of 25.31. The next trade now, enter to the buy side. You can see that was 3 hours after I got stopped out of the trade. I was saying the market looks more to the sell side. I'm gonna enter to the sell side, so I entered there at 15,135.38. I got stopped out here just because where I had my stop loss is about 25 to 24 dollars. That's the risk I try to go on per trade, just to keep some discipline there. So that was a loss of 24.54. You can see that if I didn't get stopped out, I could have had the entire move down. I could have had at least $100 move to the downside, but I got stopped out for a loss of 24, and that's how it goes sometimes. So the next one now, I entered again to the downside because I could see it clearly. I'm like, yeah, the market is selling. So I entered closer to when the market was about to close at 14,974.06. You can actually see it here, closer to the bottom of the candle. I was expecting like a flush sell-off for the close, especially since we're having so much talks about wars and all of that. I was expecting a huge sell-off. So we actually didn't have a sell-off. It actually reversed before closing, and then that's what stopped me out for a loss of 13.86, because I was already breaking my rule of trading. I was supposed to have 2 trades of the day. I entered like a bonus trade to see if I could make some profits off
the selling pressure. We didn't have good selling pressure, so I just decided not to risk too much on that trade. Right? But that's mostly what happened today. I can't tell you about any specific news or anything like that that happened today. It's just that looking at this, what are we seeing? What was the range for this week? This was this week. This is Monday. This is Friday. So this is actually the range for this week. And we can actually see how will play out next week. This is this week. Let me see. Can actually just keep this highlighted so we know how next week might play out. But I'm thinking we're going to be more bearish next week unless we have a reversal on that zone there. So I'll just keep this highlighted. Let me put this in black. We keep this weekly range highlighted and we can actually come back to it. I'm gonna actually be looking at the ICT daily bias video, see what I can learn from it, because obviously my entries aren't so good. There's the ICT video and there's also the Larry Williams video, which is like the power of 3. So I'm gonna definitely check those out over this weekend and see how it goes. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can see the market moved down 210 pips today. So basically that's $210 that you could have captured on the day, but we didn't. That's why we're going to work on the strategy so we can get that nice move down, because you see we're going from 15,193 to 14,993. that would be easily $200. So see how tomorrow is Saturday. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully there's no escalation and nothing crazy, and let's see what Monday morning has for us, even though Monday isn't the best day for trading. But I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoy it, despite this is just a week of all losses. But managing the losses is key. Just keeping the losses small, even if you're having a losing streak, because they definitely will come. So you can see all of my losses are around 20, 25, 20, 24, 25, 24, 20, 25, 24, 13. So keeping the losses within a range, so you know how much you're risking per trade and you don't blow the account. One trade can basically clear up all of this, or at least one trade can clear up 10 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one trade could basically clear up all of this if I just get the right move. But I haven't been getting the entries, so I'm going to work on the entries because I see where I can actually capitalize. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Have money for me.